Today we are going to learn about force, some questions I gave last week. Okay, we are going to go through the questions. Okay, then we are going to learn impulsive force. Okay, impulsive force. Okay, first of all, this question, this is 4 kg and 2 kg is tied by the one string and go through the pulley system, okay, the pulley system. So, as we all know that we got mg means weight, weight equals to mg, yeah? Okay, now we are going to learn there's a weight pulling down, mg, the weight pulling down, and there's a tension here, and there's a weight pulling down, there's a tension here. Okay, the tension must meet each other. Okay, then we are going to consider, okay, the 4 kg and the 2 kg, okay, and this is 4 kg, this is 2 kg. The 4 kg will move down, the 2 kg move up. The 4 kg move down and the 2 kg move up. Okay, and we consider the 4 kg first. The forces acting on the 4 kg. Okay. This is the greater force. It's a weight, because 4 kg moving down and 2 kg moving up. So 4 kg moving down, so the weight is greater than T, moving down. So weight is greater than T. So mg minus T equals to ma. Ma is resultant force lah. M equals to 4. G equals to 10. Minus T equals to the 4a. So 40 minus T equals to 4a. This is equation number 1. Then we are going to consider the 2 kg, the forces acting on the 2 kg. The 2 kg moves up. So move up means T is T minus mg, moving up. So T is greater than mg. So T is moving up. So T minus mg equals to ma. So T minus m equals to 2 kg. The gravity equals to 10 equals to 2a. So T minus 20 equals to 2a. So T equals to 2a plus 20. This is equation number 2. T equals to 2a plus 20. So 40 minus T equals to 40. So this is a simultaneous equation. So, and 40 minus T equals to 40. So T equals to 2a plus 20. So you replace the T here. So 40 minus T must replace. 2a plus 20 equals to 40. The T replaced by T. T is 2a plus 20. So 40 minus 2a minus 20 equals to 40. So 40 minus 20. 40 minus 20. So 20 minus 2a equals to 40. So a one side, plus 20, 2a minus 40 minus 20, 40 minus 2a minus 20 equals to 40. 40 minus 20. 40 minus 20 is 20 minus 2a equals to 40. Okay. 40 minus 2a is minus 20. 40 minus 20. 40 minus 20 equals to 20 equals to minus 2a. Okay. So 20 minus 40 equals to 2a. So cannot be minus. Cannot be minus. Okay. 4 times 10. 4 times 10. 40. So 40 is mg minus t equals to 4a. Oh, sorry. This is 4a. Okay. 4a. So 4a. Okay, 4a. Okay. So 20 equals to 4a plus 2a is 6a. So a equals to 20 divided by 6. 20 divided by 6. Okay, 20 divided by 6. Okay, meter per second square lah. 20 divided by 6. And then we gonna replace the t. T equals to 2a plus 20. So t equals to 2a is 20 minus 20 divided by 6 plus 20. So t equals to, this one is cut 3. So 20 divided by 3 plus 20. Okay, 3 times 60. So 20 plus 60 divided by 3 lah. 3 times 20, 60. Okay, 80 over 3 lah, Newton. 80 over 3. You can change it in decimal point later lah, because I don't have calculator. So 20 divided by 6 meter per second square is acceleration, and the t equals 80 over 3 Newton. 80 over 3 Newton. 80 over 3 Newton. So that's what we have done this question, and we found we found a 20 over 6 and t equals 80 over 3. Okay, next question. Next question is question number 3, I think so. Okay. And there's a friction equals to 2 Newton. Okay, and as we know, this is mg, and this is t, and there's no mg for this, because this object going to move horizontal. Any object that is vertically involved, the object move upwards or downwards, the g is in take effect, or the gravity take effect. Any object moving horizontally, the g or weight doesn't take effect. Okay, so this question we have to do this a little bit different. So okay, first of all, 3 kg. We consider the forces 3 kg. Okay, 3 kg. Okay, this is how the object will move. Okay, this object 3 kg moving down, the 2 kg moving this side. 2 kg move this side and 3 kg move down. Okay, 3 kg move down and 2 kg move horizontally. Okay, and unlike the question number 2, okay, the 4 kg move down and 2 kg move up. Like this. Unlike the question number 2 just now we did. Just now we did. The 4 kg move down and the 2 kg, so move up and down. But this object, the 2 kg move horizontally, because pulled by the T, the tension, pull. So the 2 kg is moving down. 3 kg moving down, and the 2 kg move horizontally. So we consider the forces acting on the 3, on 3 kg lah. Okay, the 3 kg moving down. So moving down means mg. Mg is greater than T equals to ma. So m equals to 3, d is equals to 10, T equals to m, again 3a. So 30 minus T equals to 3a. This is equation number 1. Equation number 1. Okay. Now, the 2 kg, consider 2 kg, the forces acting on the 2 kg. Why the 2 kg move horizontally? Because T pulling to the T or tension in the rope, pull the 2 kg horizontally. Pull the 2 kg horizontally. T pull. So this one is T. Okay, because there's a friction. If there's no friction, T equals to ma. That's all. T equals ma. Because there's no mg. Because it's moving horizontally. Gravity doesn't take effect. Gravity doesn't take effect. Any object move horizontally. So T equals to ma. Okay, but because of friction, there's friction. So friction minus T, the force acting horizontally, T minus friction. Friction, as I told you last week, friction always minus. So friction minus friction, T minus friction equals ma. So T equals to the friction is 2 Newton and m equals to 2 kg, 2a. So T equals to 2a plus 2. This is equation number 2. Equation number 2. So we are going to replace the T minus T equals to 3a. The T equals to 2a plus 2. This is a simultaneous equation. So 30 minus T equals to 2a plus 2. 2a plus 2 equals to 3a. T, replace the T. 2a plus 2. So 30 minus 2a minus 2a minus 2. Minus 2 equals to 3a. 30 minus 2a minus 2 equals to 3a. So 30 minus 2 is 28. And 3a minus 2a is 5a. 3a, 2a minus, you bring the other side. So 3a plus 2a is 5a equals to a equals to 28 divided by 5 meter per second square. Meter per second square. 28 divided by 5 meter per second square. That's acceleration. Okay. And the T, to find the T equals to 2a plus 2. So T to a is equals to 28 divided by 5 plus 2. T equals to, I think 56. 2 times 56. 56 divided by 5 plus 2. So T equals to 56, 5 times 2 is 10. So 56 plus 10 divided by 5. So T equals to 56. 66 equals to divided by 5 Newton. 66 divided by 5 Newton. Okay. 28 over 5. 28 over 5. Okay. 5a. Okay. 28 over 5. We can replace the 28 5. A equals to 28 over 5. A can be 28 over 5. 2 times 28 is 56 over 5 over 10 over plus 2. And 5 times 2 is 5. 56, okay. This one T equals to 66 or 5. Okay, 66 or 5. Okay, Newton. Okay, you can change the decimal place later. You change the decimal place later. Okay, that's the question. Okay, now we are going to learn another question. I gave this homework for you. This question. 2 kg, there's a force F1 equals to 10 Newton, this 90 degrees, and F2 F3 equals to 15 Newton, F2 equals to 5 Newton, and the friction equals to 2 Newton. So first of all, find the resultant force. To find the resultant force, resultant force. To find the resultant force. Okay? As I told you, the resultant force cannot be negative. Some of you did homework and sent to me, but I noticed it is negative. Resultant force negative value. The resultant force cannot be negative value unless sometimes the car, when you apply the brake, when the car stop, the car drag and stop, at that time the resultant force negative. So accept that beside this one, all the things, all the forces acting, resultant force can never be negative. Resultant force must be positive. Okay, and okay, this one is these two forces, F2 and F3 and F1. So F2 and F3, so F2 and F3 is same direction, F1 is opposite direction. So you take the bigger force minus the smaller force. To find the resultant force, you must take the bigger force minus smaller force. It's not necessary the F1 minus F2 and F3. You can F2 and F3 and you can minus the F1 also. So the bigger force this side. So 5 plus 15, because same direction you plus 5 plus 15, 20 Newton. So 20 Newton, 10 Newton. So 20 Newton is greater than 10 Newton. So resultant force equals to F2 plus F3. F2 plus F3, because this is the same direction. F2 plus F3 sees this bigger force. F2 plus F3, the bigger force 20 Newton, minus F1, because opposite direction. Opposite direction, the smaller force. This side is a bigger force. F2 plus F3 minus F1. And minus friction. Friction you must minus finally. You must minus friction. Finally. So minus friction. So F2 and F3 is 5 plus 15. F1 is 10 and the friction equals to 2 Newton. So 5 plus is 15 is 20, 20 minus 10, 20 minus 10 minus 2. So 20 minus 10 equals to 10 minus 2 is 8 Newton. So the resultant force 8 Newton. Okay, so next second question, to find the acceleration direction movement. The acceleration direction. So F equals to ma. The F is the resultant force. Resultant force means the combination of few forces to become final force. One force. Resultant force means combination of few forces to become final one force. So combination F2, F3, F1, all these forces you combine. So same direction you plus, opposite direction you minus, and friction you minus. So you combine all together and 8 Newton. So 8 Newton is the resultant force. M equals to 2 kg. To A. So A equals to 8 divided by 2 is 4 meter per second square. The acceleration is 8 divided by 2 is 4 meter per second square. That's acceleration. Direction of movement. Which side force is bigger force? The bigger force on the right hand side. So the direction towards the left. Direction. This force move towards left. So move towards left. Because this force is a greater force than this force. Okay, and move towards left. And now we are going to learn. Okay, that's all. And we are going to learn the question from the paper. I doubt today we can it can be or not impulsive force, I doubt, but I try my best to do impulsive force, but impulsive force maybe we can do another day lah. Okay, because I need to do the forces, the direction, the forces. Okay, and this question paper, question paper, the question number 2A, page 8, I think, page 7, page 8. So this question 2A. Okay, question 2A, I'll read out for you. Figure 2.1 and 2.2 shows two identical boxes P and Q and a frictional force H, on frictionless surface. Oh, there's no friction. The surface, there's no friction. Frictionless surface. Each of mass 5 kg. Each being pulled, acted by on the two forces 20 Newton and 4 Newton. I explain what is by acceleration. What is the acceleration? Rate of change of velocity. Acceleration. What is meant by acceleration? Rate of change of velocity. A equals to v minus u or t. Okay. Second question. Determine the resultant force acting on the P in figure 2.1. In 2.1. This is a 5 kg object, 20 Newton and 4 Newton. 20 Newton and 4 Newton. This is figure 5.2.1. This is P, figure 2.1. Okay, and this is 5 kg also, and Q, this object Q, figure 2.2, force 20 Newton and 4 Newton opposite direction. So it's a frictionless surface. There is no friction on the surface, so we cannot consider friction. Okay, so at determine the resultant force acting on the P and the Q. Okay, resultant force on the P. So resultant force, question number 2. Resultant force P, resultant force P, object P equals to, because since this object is these two forces acting on the same direction, so 20 plus 4. So Fp equals to 24 Newton. Fp is 24 Newton. The force 24 Newton. And this question number 2, Fq. This is the different directions. So bigger force minus smaller force. A resultant force cannot be negative. So bigger force minus smaller force. 20 minus 4. Fq equals to 20 minus 4 equals to 60 Newton. So Fp is 20 Newton. The resultant force for P is 24 Newton. And Fq, the resultant force Q is 60 Newton. Question number 3. State the relationship between resultant force acceleration of a body. So this is the resultant force. F equals to ma. So the resultant force F directly proportional with A, acceleration. Resultant force directly proportional to acceleration. So the relationship, you must say the relationship. So you must say the relationship as the resultant force increases. As the resultant force increases, acceleration also increases. As the resultant force increases, acceleration also increases. That is called relationship law. Question number 4. Determine the acceleration of P and Q. Determine the acceleration P and Q. So, question number part 4. The resultant force P equals to ma. Fp equals to ma. Okay, the resultant force P equals to 24 Newton. The Fp, the resultant force P equals to m equals to 5 kg. A we don't know. So A equals to 24 divided by 5. I think so 4.8. Okay, meter, 4.8 meter per second square equals to acceleration 4.8 meter per second square. Okay, 4.8 meter per second square acceleration. FQ 60 Newton. So MA. So resultant force Q is 60 Newton. The resultant force 60 Newton and the mass equals to 5 kg. The mass both object is 5 kg. A equals to 60 divided by 5. So A equals to 3 point 10 divided by 6, 60 divided by 5, 60 divided by 5, 10 divided by 2, 10, 6, 0. This one is 3.2, I think 3.6 or 3.2. 16 divided by 5 is 2 times 10. 3 point. Yeah. So my God. Okay. 3.2 lah. Because 3 1 point. Okay, 3.2. So that's 3.2 meter per second square. Okay, 3.2 meter per second square. That's acceleration. Okay, question B. Question B is a bit tough questions, and I don't know. It's not. Maybe they ask these questions, but we don't take the chance lah, because these questions somehow we have to learn this question to tackle the other topics in the syllabus, because this is the force acting on a certain angle. So we have to learn these forces by angle. Okay, I will try to teach you this one. Okay, this is question. This is R. This is force F equals to 20 Newton. F equals to 20 Newton. The angle is 40 degrees. Angle is 40 degrees. I don't know. Okay, we can finish within 30 minutes. I don't know. 10 minutes or not. Okay, I'll teach you the best lah. Or maybe we can do another class, or we don't know. Okay, I will roughly tell you. You go do the questions lah. Okay, roughly tell you, and the friction. So this question we have to do by we have to do the what we call resolution force. We call resolution force. So this force is not acting 90 degrees. The previous questions, we saw the previous question, the force acting 90 degrees, 20 Newton, 4 Newton, so 90 degrees will surface. But this force angle, certain angle, this object, certain angle, 40 degrees. So this pull this 40 degrees, by pull by 40 degrees. So this question we can do by we call it I'll teach you the horizontal and vertical component. Okay, we have to use this one. This force F. This is applied force, and there's angle. This one we do a triangle. So this force start from here. So we call it Fx. Fx must start from here. So from where the force F starts from that is one more branch is starting from. There's two branches. Fx and Fy. Fx horizontal branch, Fy is vertical branch. So Fy is this one. Fy is this one. So this one is angle 40 degrees. So this one, the Fx and Fy. Fx and Fy. Okay, let's say the force is coming like this direction, this force F. Again, we have to make a triangle. We make a triangle. But this force now, this force coming from towards down. So this one, Fy and Fx. This horizontal component, this is vertical component. This horizontal component, this vertical component. So vertical component, now this force F is coming down. So the vertical component is coming down also. So from where the force F starting, from there there's one more branch starting. So force F start from here. So branch start from here. Another branch continue from there. So this now the force F is starting from here. So another branch is starting from there. Starting from the point, let's say point A. This point A and this is point B. So this is point B, point A. So from point B the force F is coming towards. So from point B is another Fy. And Fx is continuing from there. Another branch. Continue. So this is Fx and Fy. This one Fy, Fx. So from where the force F start from where the force F, the applied force start from there there's a branch starting from. So that branch can be Fy, can be branch in Fx. So Fy is vertical force, Fx horizontal force. So we can try these questions, and I will promise you next class we are going to learn impulsive force with this question. With this question we are going to learn impulsive force. Maybe next class Thursday or tomorrow, or maybe day after. By this week I try to cover by this week. Okay, thank you very much. And you must try these questions. So Fy, Fx. So you must use trigonometry method. Okay, form 4, form 3 you learn trigonometry. So Fy and Fx. So this one you must angle is 40 degrees lah. Okay, you try these questions. Okay, I will see you again. Okay, thank you very much.